like my mom, for instance, she's a 9/11 survivor.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay,
So
wow.
she used to work in the basement of the World
So
Trade Center. So
you're
there was like a
lying.
mall.
No way.
There was a mall down there.
Oh my God.
And she used to do like kiosks, those kiosks.
Yes.
They sell all kinds of stuff. So she used to do Sunglass Hut kiosk, and she would sell glasses. And to get down there, there was a freight elevator, and it would make very loud noises, like a boom when it reached the bottom. So the day it happened, the first plane crashed into the first tower.
Okay.
And they heard it. My mom, like in retrospect, she understood now that was when the plane hit.
Okay.
But when it first happened, everybody thought it was just the elevator. So not one single person down there in the underground mall section was freaking out. Everybody was going business as usual.
Okay.
Finally, somebody came down and said, "We need to evacuate right now."
Okay.
Didn't say why. Everybody starts going, but my mother's like, "Hold on, I need to close down the shop real quick." My mom, always working. She closes down shop, goes with her friend who was closing down with her, and she gets outside, and she looks up, and she's like, "I was stuck, like mouth gaping wide," because she
was shocked.
She was like, "There's a hole in the World Trade Center."
God damn.
Like, what the hell? There's a humongous hole in the top floor of the World Trade Center. So my mom is she doesn't know what to do, but eventually, like, she snaps out of that shock, and her friend, her coworker, he starts dragging her along. He's like, "Yo, Kat, we gotta go. Like, baby girl, the hole." The second plane crashes.
Okay.
And the impact, my mother, she told me she flew. Like, she gained wings real quick, and she flew.
Wow.
That's how crazy the impact was. And so much debris fell to the streets below.
Was she hurt?
Oh, yeah, she was. She almost died. There was literally like a piece of the plane, like a big ass piece that was like right in front of her face that almost hit her in her head. But she didn't realize she was injured until she tried to walk.
Oh.
She had a huge scar on her ankle, on the left ankle. I believe it's the left. And it's coincidentally, her last name starts with the L, and the scar is in the shape of an L.
Oh, wow.
Right, a total coincidence. Oh, also another coincidence, my mom was born on 9/11 in the morning. Like, she didn't even know that until like maybe 2 years ago, when I was just looking through our birth certificates and stuff, because I was trying to get our zodiac signs.
Okay.
And I looked at the time when she was born. I was like, "Mom, like, did you know you were born on 9/11 in the morning?" And it was completely crazy.
But the years are different, though.
Right, of course. Yeah, my mom was born well before 9/11. So her leg, she has this huge scar, and she can't walk. And her friend helps her, like, let me lift you up. Let me take my suit off and try to tie up the wound. The bone was exposed and everything. Like, it was crazy. So they get to the hospital, the nearest hospital, and it is filled. My mom, with just people, there's gurneys upon gurneys lined up, people on top of them, and my mom has nowhere to sit, like, she's losing a lot of blood, and she thinks she's gonna pass out.
Okay.
So my mom was like, "Nah, fuck this, we're going." At this point, one of the buildings had already collapsed.
Oh, wow.
And my mom was like, "I don't care what's out there, let's go, because I'm gonna die if I stay here, and I will be damned if I die at the steps of a hospital."
Okay.
So they wrapped their face up with their clothing, and he put her on a wheelchair.
Okay.
And they went out, and she was like, she couldn't see. There was smoke everywhere. People were screaming, and my mom actually saw people jumping from the buildings, and she saw them hit the ground.
There's videos of people jumping from the buildings.
Right, but I don't think there's ever been a video where you see them hit the ground, and like my mom, she's like, I could close my eyes and it's like I'm right there again. And it's
she saw someone hit the ground?
She saw everybody hit the ground. She was when she was walking away, like when they had gotten up and stuff, there were people who were throwing themselves, and she was like, I could hear them hitting the ground, I could see them. And my mom has so many stories like that. Like, my mom has been through a lot. She's seen somebody, there was a car crash that happened in front of her, and the guy's head was like squished. And he reached out to her and grabbed her, and she screamed. She was like, she was right there trying to help him over, and he was the first one that he reached out to, and she was like, because his head, she was like, how are you alive? Like, My mom has stories, but the 9/11 one is definitely, that's probably her craziest one.
So does she still have like, you know, nightmares from the 9/11 story?
I've never asked her if she had nightmares, but like I said, she does say that when she thinks about it and closes her eyes, she can envision everything as it was the same day and the same time it happened. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Are you still living with your mom, or?
Yeah, I still am. We live.
Does she work?
She, unfortunately, she just lost her job because of COVID.
Okay.
And it was the same company, actually, Luxottica, and she's worked there since that event. And she worked there for over 20 plus years. She was a regional trainer, and they let her go. They were like, "I'm sorry, babes. Like we have to cut our losses, and you're one of them." And it sucks because her people still call her because that's how much they loved her.
Oh wow.
So it's a shame, but
that's respect.
Yep, but you know what? My mom, she's a really strong woman. She's gonna start a new company where she bakes.
Okay.
And it's gonna be infused with THC.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and it's a very exciting endeavor for my mother because my mother has always cooked all of our lives. Obviously.
So basically, she's gonna be making edibles.
Yep,
to sell.
edibles. But she wants to be legit,
legal.
Her own store, her own everything. And I'm 100% behind it. You know, it's great that she worked for that company for that long, but I always say when one door closes, another one opens. And we just got to find our way to that door.
There's plenty of opportunity in New York City, you know, you just got to look for it.
Exactly. And I mean, I'm surprised they haven't legalized marijuana here. That is lost money.
Yeah, they are losing a lot of money.
It's such lost money. And granted, with marijuana...
Technically, you know, it's legal because they smoke it